Someday the faithful will get to meet them. For my last example, let me introduce you to Reina Aburto. She's a woman who truly knows how to see what really matters. And she and I have really only known each other well for 4 weeks. But I love her, and we've become trusted friends, and this is her story.
A terrible earthquake hit Nicaragua just after midnight on December 23, 1972. My house collapsed in a few seconds. I was saved because a piece of furniture behind me protected me with a space to breathe. My mother and some neighbors helped me out. It was pitch dark. I remember just sitting across the street and looking at where the house used to be. It actually felt like a nightmare. I didn't think it was real. Being only 9 years old, I was thinking, where will we live now? What clothes will I wear? It felt like everything stopped, and I didn't know what would come next. However, we received so much help from neighbors, family members, even strangers. Gradually, life started to make sense again. We eventually had another house, another table, another bed, another place to live. From that, I learned not to be attached to material things, but instead to focus on what really matters. 10,000 people died in the earthquake that night. My 10-year-old brother, sleeping on a bed next to me, was killed. He and I were close. It didn't feel real, not that he was gone. I was in shock for months. Years later, when I was a teenager, I had some kind of fantasy. I was obsessed with the idea that my brother would knock on our door one day and tell us that he had just been away somewhere, that he wasn't really dead. I can remember staring at the front door and wanting it to happen. At some level, I knew it was silly, but I wanted so much to see him again. Then, just 4 years ago, one day I was standing at my kitchen sink in Orem, washing the dishes. It was Easter time, and I was thinking of the resurrection for some reason. I thought of my brother, and suddenly a feeling came over me. I got it. It wasn't silly. That vivid obsession I had about seeing him at the door was really a revelation from the Holy Ghost, even though I was too young to understand it and not a member of the church at the time. It was telling me that he really is somewhere. He will be resurrected, and I'm going to see him again.
I'm so thankful she would share that story.